In the previous part, we covered the now familiar business pattern of eager young performers paid to fulfill performance and promotional duties for pre-written music, theatre, in this case for the Eurovision Song Contest, but their unexpected win throws them deep into the jaws of the recording industry, where they keep their foot on the pedal for a few years, achieving multiple top 20s, including 3 number 1s along the way, until the wheels literally come off. The initial recruitment of Shelley held some hope, even scoring a top 10, but it was short-lived and tensions between members build as Bobby takes control. 5 years ago, the world was their oyster, a beloved household name with full industry support. But the days of record contracts, promotional tours, teen magazines and primetime TV, even major ad campaigns, gone.
Now those days are...
The incredible sound of sharp compact disc. Less Bucks, more Fizz.
New girl Shelley is over it after nearly 5 years and ready to turn her back on the bright lights of Skegness and Bognor to search out a fraction of credibility. To keep things simple, they continue as a 3-piece until 1993, when Cheryl, whose ditzy blonde persona has helped her carve a niche as a national treasure and relatable TV face, even getting her own TV show, Eggs and Baker, giving Blur their first ever TV appearance, as well as co-hosting Record Breakers with Roy Castle, finally quits. She's financially secure enough not to have to deal with what's now essentially Bobby's Holiday Park tribute act, leaving only the 2 guys. Now would be a good time to call it a day, really. An opportunity to show some self-respect and move on to the next adventure, but they cling on. They've got a little TV appearance in Europe, a night in a hotel and a few quid, but more importantly, a bit of clout for Bobby to impress his new piece of ass. And there it is, the reason that we've been denied the real Bucks Fizz for 3 decades. Psychopathic eyes, a fame-hungry casting couch princess with a very eager beaver. She'll toss Big Daddy G's salad without a second thought for another season at Park Resort. And God help anyone that tries to get in the way. The other girl looks like filth as well. Those hood rat outfits give off human traffic vibes, flanked by the lads rocking those oversized pimp suits. It doesn't feel as wholesome, and I'd no longer be happy to catch Mike playing with the preteens. Bucks Fizz should make you feel like a sing and dance with loved ones, not make you want to score a packet and troll adult work. In 1995, Mike decides to leave as well. Slow Mick. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Gets on with everyone, confirming once and for all that Bobby G, Bob Gubby, is an intolerable cunt. One evening, Bobby Normates pulls out his expensive guitars and practices his best guitar face in the mirror. Reminiscing over better times, a tear rolls down his cheek as he pictures his old mate Mike. Oh, Mike. Remembering the moment that he walked away. Jay's departure was a surprise, Cheryl's was a blow, but Fanny comes and goes. Mike might have acted more like one of the girls, but he was a bro. Handsome, good hair, shameless and cheap. You don't just stumble across Mike Nolan's every day. He almost drifts off as a car passes by, playing a familiar song, Dollar. His mind starts racing as he remembers their heartthrob frontman, oozing sex appeal with that bronzed skin and platinum blonde hair. A legit 80s party boy that looks like he could be Mike's cooler brother. David Van Day. If he's off the cork, still got hair, he could be the man. Better than Mike. In fact, fuck Mike. We haven't seen this calibre of edgy dreamboat since Shaky. And under the guise of a business meeting, he arranges a date with him to double check the only real deal breaker, his hair. And despite a bit of thinning on the crown, he gets the gig, and they even throw in a couple of dollar songs. What a time to be alive.
It's 15 years of Bucks Fizz, a long, long time, and in fact, you know, Bobby, looking around out there, I think there's some people nearly as old as us.
We get a rare glimpse of them working together as what looks like a slightly sozzled David climatises to his new audience of disappointed kids.
I think there may be some just a little older. Not much, but just a little. No. You recognise any of them? Hey, they're like kids.
Bobby's getting tired of him taking front stage and struggling to bounce off his banter, so just shuts him down. It doesn't take long for David to get frustrated with Bobby's safe little family business. He wants fame, record deals, TV appearances, and also struggling to get on with Heidi, who's also the business manager.
He doesn't like Heidi because she used to tell him what to do.
You can see the fear in Bobby's eyes as he sheepishly admits that Heidi wears the trousers. Big Daddy G, reduced to a trembling simp, whilst she sits there proud of her well-trained old dog.
And I don't think he'll have that from any woman.
And I naturally put my authority. I didn't think anything of it. That's what I do.
Look at those faces. A power-hungry snake with its lunch. Van Dare is a creepy embarrassment, a camp theatre reject that got lucky in the music industry, but it becomes easy to see why he wouldn't want to take instructions from this absolute nobody. Final straw comes when they're playing for troops in the Falklands, and David comes back late one night, drunk and noisy. Bobby tries to show Heidi that he's still the alpha of the group, and shouts "shut up" through the door, to which David tries kicking it in and threatening violence. Bobby's arse goes, and he retreats to de-escalation whilst desperately pushing the door closed from the opposite side. So David goes to bed feeling hard as nails. It's been a roller coaster, but at least Bobby's got a solid excuse to get rid of him now. He can just go back to whatever he was doing before, and Bucks Fizz can move on. He soon hears about David's new group, featuring a familiar face and name. Mike Nolan. Judas bastard. I didn't think you had it in you. He looks happy and more relaxed without Bobby breathing down his neck. The girls look clean and it feels good. It's going to be confusing having two Bucks Fizzes, but why not? They're both tribute acts featuring only one original member. Heidi's piss is boiling though, and attempts to trademark the name, but Mike, as an original member, objects to the trademark, and both groups continue to play under the name. It's not until Mike and David have a dispute over money that he leaves the group and removes his objection, awarding her the name and stopping David from continuing as Bucks Fizz. Well, at least that's all sorted. Peace and love.